Happy Friday. Welcome to the 3 Things I Learned: SaaS, sports, tech, and live events. The Super Bowl is coming in a couple of weeks in Phoenix, and the last time we were in Phoenix, there was a bonkers market. We're headed that same direction now. Back then, the Seahawks played the Patriots, and a couple of mega brokers colluded together to withhold inventory to break people who were doing speculative selling. And they did. Now, speculative selling is when a ticket broker sells a ticket for, let's say, $5,000, knowing that they can get it the week of the game for $4,000, and they'll make the $1,000 in margin. Now, that didn't happen because those mega brokers didn't allow the inventory out onto the market. You had a marquee matchup, you had 2 big teams that were traveling to a marquee locale. Now, things have changed a little bit in that On Location Experiences right now owns the vast majority of the inventory. On Location has owned a lot of the inventory for a number of years now, and they've had some pretty good matchups, but no blockbusters. But this one is going to be a blockbuster. You have 4 NFC teams who are huge draws, and 2 of the remaining 4 AFC teams are huge draws. I can assure you the NFL is not rooting for the Cincinnati Bengals to return to the Super Bowl this time in Phoenix. So what does that mean? It means some brokers are going to lose their business if we see the Chiefs and Bills get in against any one of those NFC teams. If you weren't already planning on going to the Super Bowl and have your hotels and tickets booked, I would either be ready to pay through the nose or maybe wait till next year. That's number 1. Number 2 is a story from a long time ago. When you talk to people, they always say, wait until the last minute. The event always gets cheaper. And that's how ticket brokering used to be. You could go to the baseball game at the last minute and pay half as much. In fact, there's entire businesses built on that. Game Time and SeatGeek was built on that. That's not always the case when it comes to mega events. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you an example. In the 2007 BCS championship game, Florida Gators with Urban Meyer played against Jim Tressel's Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, in Arizona, it's legal to scalp tickets at events. A little different now that they have mobile ticketing, but they do it in a small area they call the Snake Pit. So think about those little fences that you use to lock your bike. They have a big circle set up of these fences, and the ticket brokers are inside there. And then they have police officers there with scanners. Now, this was back when we had more physical tickets that would scan a ticket to make sure that you were getting a legitimate ticket. We watched the market where it was. It was a very popular game, anywhere between $1,100 to $1,400 for the get-in, and the game kicked off. And I believe Ohio State returned the kickoff for a touchdown. They ended up getting slaughtered, but they were up 7-0. Hundreds of fans who had traveled thousands of miles circled the Snake Pit and were waiting for prices to come down. They didn't. We sat and watched the whole first quarter. They started chanting, bring it down, bring it down. Price went up to $1,300. What fans don't understand is the brokers already made their money. Right? They've already made their margin, and they're going to hold that price, especially when they can collude together so easily. What eventually ended up happening, the crowd got a little unruly, the cops shut it down, and everybody went home. Everybody lost. Tickets don't always get cheaper as the event gets closer. Be smart. Don't worry about it if you don't hit it exactly on market. That's number 2. And number 3, just a quote I heard that I love, and it ties to entrepreneurship. It's only reckless if you don't see it through. It's John Dutton, the patriarch in the hit show Yellowstone, referring to watching his son do something incredibly reckless but then pull it off. That is entrepreneurship in a sentence. If it didn't appear risky and it wasn't costly, then somebody would have done it by now. It's just that simple. Life ain't that easy otherwise. So train up, get prepped, then see it through. You might be surprised what happens. That's it for the 3 Things this week. We'll see everyone next week from Arizona on the 3 Things.